finally happened. Today is the day I received my very first community guideline strike on YouTube. This is going to be a re-upload of that original video that got me the strike, just with a bit of the spiciness removed. I'm not gonna lie, I knew I was pushing some boundaries with some of the things I said in the video. It is unfortunate that we live in a world where people can't take jokes, but it is what it is. You know, we gotta roll with the punches, so to speak. I did make very valid criticisms of this person and the things she says in this video, so I do want you all to hear it. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the rest of the video. You're probably thinking, Chris, you're being a bit more of a freaking asshole today. What's going on with you, big guy? And so you know what? I'll tell you. Well, I'm big mad today. I'm big upset. You know why? Frogan was recently on livestream referring to white people as a cracker. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't give Frogan the C-word pass. She is only half white, so she should be saying cracka, if anything. Cracker is our word. All right, jokes aside, this video's gone viral on Twitter and YouTube. Everyone's talking about it, so you know your boy's gotta jump in here and say something. But before we dive into this video, we're gonna do the normal thing we do on this channel, and I'm going to introduce you to Frogan because, if you're not like me and terminally online, you probably have no idea who she is. Frogan is a 27-year-old public health expert. I mean, say what you want, she fits right in there with all the other public health experts. The jokes just write themselves, I can't help it, okay? Frogan is a 27-year-old public health expert and a self-proclaimed pro gamer. She typically streams on Twitch. She's very popular in the Hasanabi breadtube sphere, but outside of that, you might only know her as the girl who somehow got nominated for the Rising Star Award twice?
Yo, I don't know. Prince Zomalive and Frogan. Frogan was there last year. How are you a Rising Star twice?
Rising Star Award. Twice. Well, it's a good thing they gave it to her that second time, or else they might have had to nominate her for a third time. She even broke down crying on stream when Mitskiff didn't vote for her, which I think is pretty funny.
A Falling Star Award? Bro, that'd be so funny. I would clear.
Okay, it makes me really upset. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to cry, but it really does make me really upset.
I know a Lux. I'm just gonna vote a Lux.
And the last thing I'm gonna say about Frogan before we get into the video is that she's a lot like Sneeko. She's just grifting off of the Islamic faith. She does not actually believe much of anything in the Islamic faith. It's kind of like a quirky personality trait, though she still advocates for abortions and she still gets tattoos, which are not exactly allowed in Islam.
If I were to get pregnant right now, I would name the baby Angel because that bitch is going to heaven.
And this is my time. This is my turn. This is mine one. No. I want to go. This one's mine.
But actually, no, you both leave.
I want to get up too. All right, come on. Let's go. I just need another cup of coffee.
All right, who the fuck gives a shit about logical consistency around here anymore? Now that you're all caught up on the Frogan drama, let's go ahead and dive into this video here. So Frogan was reacting to a Ludwig stream where he was talking with his chat about a charity that they both support. This charity is to give aid to the Palestinians. It's called the Creators for Palestine charity. Now, Ludwig made the fatal error of not demanding that his audience go ahead and donate to this charity, but instead lobbed it to them as an option.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where, like, 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And, like, ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K. Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you, you know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that, you know what I mean? That's why it's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
Between, like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile.
Take. Hey, I know Arabs are dying, but, you know, I'm not going to tell you to donate. Do whatever you want.
Now, Now, in all honesty, I couldn't really give a fuck about her saying cracker. On the list of racial slurs, that one probably ranks the lowest in terms of offensiveness. But this whole take is just brain dead. Why would you attack a guy who is promoting a charity that you support? Also, while claiming to be a liberal progressive, attacking anyone based off of their race is just ironic. Then after patting herself on the back for talking about a political situation as a political streamer.
But the ones that got the most shit for talking about Palestine since October 7th have been me, Caroline, Hasan.
She then refers to Ludwig as a white savior and says that he was not actually promoting the charity at all.
Thinking about it, like, think of the Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine. Think about the Twitch streamers that haven't, or like streamers in general. We're gonna go to YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine until engagement was threatened. You know? Oh yeah. Streamers that actually deserve to be fucking shit talked. Okay? Streamers that actually deserve to be shit talked. White saviors is like, oh yeah, you know, me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not gonna promote it. Just don't say you donated $10,000 then. Look, if you're not actively believing, if you don't believe in the cause, and if you're not against genocide at this point, like, keep your fucking money. Keep your $10,000. Keep your little chump change. Like,
here, you guys want to know my take on the Israel-Palestine conflict? Of course you fucking don't, because you don't come to this channel for geopolitical takes from a guy who doesn't know shit about geopolitics. Now, she must not understand English very well either. Look, I know the English language can be difficult, but when he says stuff like, I think that it's worthwhile and anyone who has any extra money should donate, is actually him saying he supports the charity. I love that she tells him to keep his money too, because could you just imagine a situation where a Palestinian family is finally receiving food from this charity? When given the food, the people running the charity says, hey, just so you know, this food was actually funded by a guy who was unwilling to tell his stream to donate. And then the family go, oh, never mind, you can keep it then, we'll just starve. Of course you can't imagine it, because it's ridiculous. These Palestinian families are not going to turn down this aid because it came from a guy who was unwilling to tell his chat to donate. But no, it's fine. We're going to go ahead and leave it to the plus-sized bimbo living in LA to make that decision for them. Unbelievable. Great job there, Frogan. Wonderful job. I think the greatest irony in all of this situation is that she refers to $10,000 as chump change while she's holding an emergency fundraiser because she can't afford her $1,000 rent. Frogan did actually end up addressing this controversy, but her response was just as bad as the original take. Did she A, admit fault and apologize, or B, you know it's B. She just ended up saying that saying cracker wasn't racist because you can't actually be racist against white people.
Like, you saw the clip, and I literally tweeted, okay? I did say racist. Cracker isn't racist! It's not racist! Are you guys fucking stupid? Oh my god! If you get your feelings hurt by cracker, then you know what? Like, literally go back to, like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro. You can't be racist to white people. How's that rent? My rent is paid, honey. My rent is paid, honey.
In my opinion, there's really two types of people that make that kind of argument. There's the well-meaning, genuine person that just happens to believe this, and I don't really have a problem with them. But then there's people like Frogan that literally just use it to cover up their blatant hatred of white people. Listen, bitch, if you want to be racist, fine, but just don't be a coward too. I'm not interested in playing word games with people like Frogan. You know, call it racism, call it whatever you want, but Frogan just doesn't like white people. She's just not willing to say that because she still needs the white people's money to pay rent. And of course, the moment Hasan caught wind of this, he had to jump in and defend her because, as he states, he said cracker too.
That makes sense. Two wrongs don't make a right. He was bad and trying to appeal to everyone and not take a real solid stance, but Frogan should have called him that. No, I don't give a shit about like someone being called a cracker, okay? As someone who is white and as like, used that word myself. I think that people that are using that to be like, this is a racial slur against white people is like fucking ridiculous.
Yes, Hasan, you did. And you got your Twitch account suspended for it for 7 days. Clearly, you didn't learn from the last time, did you? Now look, I don't believe in censorship, but I believe in consistency. And if Twitch had even an element of consistency, both these two goobers would be banned already. But they don't. So, that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.